Up with KREM begins now.
Well, good morning. Happy Friday. Look at that. What a shot that is. A live look outside right now on our Friday morning. A beautiful sunrise. That just might be some of the most perfect color we've seen to our mornings at this time of day in quite some time. And in just a second, we've got more on your Friday forecast, including high winds that are projected for Sunday night. But as always, welcome to Up with KREM. Thank you for joining us on our Friday morning. I'm Joshua Robinson, joined this morning by Dana Marie McNichol and Thomas Patrick, filling in for Jeremy Legoo today. Good morning to both of you. But we're going to take a look at what everybody in the Pacific Northwest is talking about this morning. Take a look at your screen. See that streak of lights that was seen? A lot of people saw that last night over the sky. Here it comes. You can see the camera's going to zoom in just a little bit. But it's got that really unique tail at the end of it with a lot of shimmering, sparkling kind of residue. So if you saw this fireball last night, we want to hear from you. Text us at 509-448-2000. And coming up, we'll tell you exactly what it was and where it came from. I know Thomas is itching to jump into this more, but before we get to some of that on our other top stories this morning, we are going to check in with Thomas for our look outside. It's killing you to not talk about it, right?
I'm chomping at the bit, Joshua. I want to talk about it so much. How about I just give you one teaser word? Fragmentation. All right, you're going to hold on to that word, check in with us in about 10 minutes, and we'll have that story for you and exactly what that was shining in the skies last night. First light of dawn on our downtown camera, and I got my eyes tuned to the east, which is to my right here, and yeah, I can see it as well from our outdoor weather center. It is starting to look beautiful out there. I love to see the sunshine first thing in the morning. We didn't have that yesterday. It took until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon to even get any sunshine, get those clouds out of the way, but we'll have more sunshine today. But because it is a bit clearer out here tonight, temperatures are a little bit colder than they were about 24 hours ago. Looking at 27 in Deer Park at the moment, 31 in Coeur d'Alene. Let's take it hour by hour. Should warm up pretty nicely into the 40s by about 10 o'clock in the morning hours. And with all that sunshine, looking at those high temperatures topping out in the mid 50s, all in all, this is looking like a very nice Friday weather-wise for the region. Let's tack on Saturday as well. But the weekend, especially Sunday, and that weather system is going to be a major player for the region because that is going to slam into the Pacific Northwest and provide very strong winds for our region. So coming up, I'm going to detail just how strong those winds will be and the exact timing of that weather system to show you the implications of what that is going to have for the area. That's all coming up my full forecast in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Definitely not going to want to miss that, Thomas. All right, thank you. Masks in Idaho are no longer required. The Panhandle Health District voted to repeal the order. This includes all 5 North Idaho counties, including Bonner, Kootenai, Benoit, Shoshone, and Boundary. The mask mandate has been in effect since this past November. The mask mandate was set to expire April 22nd. It was the second of 2 passed by the board since the COVID-19 pandemic began.
Right now, new guidelines for Washington students are going into place this morning. The requirement for distancing in classrooms has been dropped from 6 feet to 3 feet. Governor Jay Inslee says these changes can take effect immediately. School districts will now need to adjust their plans based on this new guidance. Spokane Public Schools and Central Valley leaders say their boards will have to assess the options and make a decision at a later date.
A layperson might say, well, you're going from 6 feet to 3 feet. You just shove a desk and a kid in between those 2 dots. Pretty simple. And it's far more complicated than that.
The CDC still does recommend 6 feet between staff and students even when they are eating, but teachers and students are asked to continue wearing masks. Coming up on 6:03 now, time for your morning rush. More news in less time.
Thousands of people with a felony conviction in Washington could soon have their voting rights restored and once they are released from prison. State lawmakers approved the measure last night and it now heads to the governor's desk for approval. Right now, people with felonies can already regain their voting rights, but it isn't easy. For some, community supervision can last for years, even a lifetime.
Other people say they can't afford court-ordered fees, and both of those issues can prevent formerly incarcerated people from being able to vote. Governor Inslee is expected to sign this new bill, which would restore voting rights automatically upon release. 20 other states have similar laws in place.
Landline users may need to adjust their dialing habits. Starting April 24th, Washington, the 509 area code can be dialed when making a local call. But by October, local calls in Eastern Washington won't work unless the area code is dialed first. The 10-digit dialing change must be made by July of 2022. That's when the FCC launches a 3-digit suicide prevention hotline. The change isn't for just Eastern Washington, but more than 80 area codes in 36 states. They will have to make those changes as well.
A new round of grants will offer Washington small businesses up to $25,000. The Washington State Department of Commerce will open applications for this round of Working Washington grants next Monday, March 29th. Any businesses that were required to close and lost revenue because of it are the priority in the next round of grants. To find out if your business qualifies, head to commercegrants.com. That's your Morning Rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media.
And Laura Papetti is still in it for Charity Madness. We're really excited that she's really being successful in this tournament. She's the only one left here on the Up with KREM morning team. She's joining us live to talk about her pick, Pet to Vets. So after the break, she's going to tell us why she chose this organization and what winning our friendly competition would do for them.
And we're going over the latest details on Sunday's potential strong win. So the latest on that forecast and then the timing while we enjoy some sunshine to finish off this work week.